Live from Rockingham. Let me open my Mountain Dew bottle. Clearly a bottle. I'm actually kind of dehydrated. All right. Gonna grab my points sheet.
Drivers, to your cars.
My body. Oh. I've got popcorn on the floor. All right. Coming in, Ken Pettit has a 91-point lead over Ryan Heuser. So that means Ryan Heuser needs to gain 91 points to catch Ken Pettit. Alright, on the pole, Ryan Heuser, NOS Energy Sugar Free, most poles of the year. Second, former Quicksilver member, Trey Larkin, replaced him at Rockingham last year in the spring. Got a very good finish. Another good qualifying run, Rob Scarberry, STP Dodge, and Dakota Wilkins, Colorado Rockies. Markel Murphy, Red Bull, looking for win number 1 in 2023, and his teammate Zach Michael, 336 back, could win it. That's all I'm gonna say. Dave Miller, our previous champion, former winner at this facility, and Michael, whoa, get some more water here. Oh, there goes the paper. Matthew Dominique. Ben Gear Twinkies, Mr. Twinkie, Good Q Run, and Dan Johnston. Both guys earlier in the season struggling to stay inside the top 35. But now they are in the top 35. Both drivers will make the Daytona 500 if they don't lose their rides. Ken Joint, former pole sitter here, and Michael Henson. Bank Lucas looking for win number 1 in 2023, and Frank Womack, Lowe's car. Jonathan Scrabix, Adam Krapser, John Batista comes in 188 back, third in points. It's going to have to rely on some problems. Rick Jackson comes in 310 back. Matt Raboyne 557 back. And Tony Pizarro, former winner at this facility, 323 back. Bill Werkheiser had a good finish last spring at this facility. Zach Miller, 382 back. John Tharp, winner last week. 2 wins, 2 top 5s. Derek Cope style. Logan Sheets looking for win number 1 of his career. Cristiano Desa chugs Dr. Pepper like Jimmy Stevens chugs New Orleans Saints. Johnny Reed Foley looking for win number 1, and your points leader Ken Pettit mired back in the field. Not uncommon for this man. Philip Parker drinking Diet Dr. Kelp since 1999, and Tony Long drinking Budweiser since 1999. 2 liquids not edible. Alex Krapser comes in 5th in points, 278 back. Donald Stewart has had success here. Randy Dobbins' last race at Rockingham, and Timothy McDonald Volkswagen 267 back. Aaron Cummings, Mellow the Yellow, one of the last races of this partnership. And David Butterworth, good run here last spring. Scott Jackson qualifying in the back again, and the lone Toyota other than the other Toyotas, Christian Torres. Craig Lee, Scott Deutsch, Tex Perry, Chauncey Redmond Jr. had a great run in the spring. Alan Esfetter, Steven Spears, and Dalton Lucas. .93 laps, 45 cars. Green flag. Rob on the charge. We've seen some backstretch crashes on lap 1 before, but they seemingly get through clean. Scott Deutsch currently 45th. Zach Michael catching the leader. Oh! Ryan's going to save his tires. Very important at Rockingham. Michael gets the lap. Here comes Markel. Still attempting to break the color barrier. Team Danger Zone 1-2. Frisky in the back. Whoa! tires are wearing off of the number 5. Dropping back to 4th. 2 foods inside the top 5. Lifesavers and Twinkies. Here comes Wendy's. I put my jacket on, it's hot. When I take it off, it's cold. Oh no. and second. Pettit flying like an... just gonna say octopus. Number 8 up to second. Hello, sir. I sent you a link of the 2024 Bonanza roster. I sent it to you like a month ago, but I don't think you saw it.
No, I don't think I did.
In the
I had started a spreadsheet for it.
in the team speak.
This file named Internet Password?
Yeah.
That's certainly a name.
It was very off the cuff, and I decided I'm just gonna put it here, so...
Oh, okay, what are these passwords to, by the way?
My Wi-Fi.
Ah, so I can hack your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Let me remove your Wi-Fi password because A, it's sort of in the way. Oh, I have to enable editing first. Okay, that's a thing. Let's see. Oh, we're moving Pack Dude into the 7?
Yeah, it's a different 7.
Yes. Is Rod Weston going up to Extravaganza next season?
We're gonna try to make that work.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we're moving an IndyCar driver into the 10. We're dropping Connor down to Bonanza. Mark Guthrie. Thomas Farrer's going to take over for the dead man.
Oh,
Joe Mersdorf going to the 39.
He's already taken over, but I don't think
you have Joe Mersdorf in 2 cars, you know that, right?
Oh, it's the other car I have him in.
You have him in the 54 and the 39. Ronaldo Scott is going to get the ride of the car that is almost certainly going to be the champion?
Yeah.
Interesting. He hasn't shown many results to deserve that, but okay.
Well, he's driving a start and park, build-it-yourself mobile.
Let's see, that's a new driver. Yep, Stefan Harding is... Okay, that's a team that needed to get rid of their driver. Their Spike was not getting results. Aaron's going down, okay. You're moving Dwight from the 58 to the 57, okay. Tony Gunk is being replaced by Jim. You're moving Gene Stapleton to the 63. Okay. Isaac Grove. Well, I at least recognize a handful of these names. Bev is going to the 94. Okay. How many drivers is this?
Should be, what, 60-ish?
You've got 68, but there's a duplicate, so technically 67. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I know. It's like, oh, where is blank? I feel like there's somebody that's like top 20 in points right now that isn't here. Who is it? Oh, I know who's not here. The Sphere Man.
Gino?
And Tony Tonto Jr.
Oh, Tony Tonto is going to the 41.
That's not who you have in the 41.
Who do I have in the 41?
I'll make a Google sheet out of this later and give you access to it so you can do whatever fiddling still needs to be done. Try to see who else is in the top 20 that's missing. Because I know there's somebody. Dave Daniels is gone, but you probably just move him up. There are a couple I keep thinking aren't there, but they are actually there. I just didn't see them. So let's see. Grant Wickersham, he's done. James,
he's
James
not
DeCourcy,
done. He just doesn't have a ride.
James DeCourcy's losing a ride. Ryan Pedersen's losing a ride. Okay. Yeah, some of these are ones like in commentary I've been talking about, like I was talking about Grant during the race today and going, I don't think this team's going to exist next season. Like, they've made one race this season. I think they made like 2 races last season. Like, the sponsor is at this point just not going to pay them anymore.
Who's in the 79, or is he still in the Cup?
It looks like you're putting Phil Parker back down to Bonanza, because you told me he wasn't running Bonanza this season.
Yeah, do not change that paint scheme. Ever.
I'll be honest, it's been on my list of ones to redo in a higher res, but okay.
Yeah.
Also, with 2 races left, there are only 2 drivers that mathematically can win the championship.
Omar and Davis.
I think it's just Tommy Davis now and Diggs. Yeah, Mersdorf is mathematically eliminated. Mike Carroll got mathematically eliminated during the heats. Although I think technically Gino and Mike were mathematically eliminated when Diggs made the feature. Alright, I'm going to jump in the shower, and then I'll be back.
Alright, 34 cars still on the lead lap. 04, 38, 22 have gone a lap down. And the 2 is 2 laps down, so very interesting set of circumstances as the Red Bull machine continues onward. Top 2 have not won all year. Oh my.
God damn it, Tony, why is this double spaced? Alright.
Did you enjoy your shower, sir?
Yes, I feel nice and clean and not stinky at all. So how's this race going? Am I 9 million laps down for no apparent reason?
You qualified way in the back and went a lap down early, but you're gaining spots.
Yeah, I seem to remember usually like at Rockingham I'm like anonymous and then all of a sudden my car comes to life right at the end of the race, but I have to like stay in a decent spot for that to be worthwhile.
You mean not go a lap down?
You don't necessarily need to not go a lap down, you can come back from that to some extent, but you need to not just get completely railroaded. Because you can get a lap back at Rockingham if you catch it right and you've got a good car under you.
Right.
So, why was this list double-spaced? Because now I'm having to go through and delete all the extra spaces to be able to put it into a spreadsheet.
I don't think they were double spaced, but maybe WordPad and copying and pasting from that makes it double spaced.
Yeah, I don't know why you used WordPad, but you know, whatever.
It's a system. It's already in the system, and it's perfectly good.
And Google Docs is just there on your computer.
I'd rather use WordPad.
Well, it's going to be a lot of work for me to get this to where I can use it, but, you know, I've already done part of that.
Nah, you're good.
Well, the first thing I have to do is remove all the double spacing, and then I've got to isolate the names from the numbers and put them in their own boxes, and then I'll be ready to actually do something with it. Okay, all the double spacing is gone.
Do you remember who's winning fantasy racing by any chance?
Last I checked, I was, but not by much.
Okay. I haven't kept up with it. That's going to be a problem. Right. I'm trying to remember what it is I have to do to make it not do this. It started removing the zeros from all the zero-numbered cars because it's like, oh, that's not an important digit to put in because it's reading it as a fucking... Yeah, I'll have to fix that. That happens. Oh my god!
How was that not a bigger crash?
Well, he went from leading the points to devastation.
Not even sure that was that big of an incident. Devastation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
Points leader is in.
Alright, and all the names are isolated from all the numbers.
Got any sponsor ideas?
I actually have painted one car that I was going to use, I just don't know who for. Also, there are still 2 Joe Mersdorfs. Which car is he supposed to be in?
It's supposed to be in the 54, sir.
Okay. I'm taking the
39 yeah.
taking the 39 out of the roster. So I've filled in the spreadsheet the cars that like don't need to be painted or already exist. So.
How many schemes do you plan on painting or repainting?
Which Google account is the one you actually use so I can give you access to this?
88888.
Yeah, that's not coming up for me at all. I'm going to give you a link. We'll start with that. We'll deal with the rest of it later. Well, looking at it right now... Right now I've got 31 that are on the list that I haven't already gone, absolutely already have a scheme painted for this, not making another one. Petey Zeller and Mark Aaron, Calgul, Painter, Courtney. I think I want to do a new one for Jared. Scott Deutsch will need a new one. Connor needs a car. Mark, Ken. Thomas Fair, I will probably paint a new one for him. I was going to give Nigel a new one. Ronaldo Scott at the very least needs the existing 40 tweaked. I'm assuming that's Ramondre Diggs.
Yeah.
That'll need to be a new car. Stefan Harding, I might actually need this in 47.
Ramondre Diggs is the same
as the 40?
Yeah, and don't change the 40.
Well, it'll need some slight tweaking.
Why?
Well, because there's like logos on there that don't make any sense with Ronaldo Scott driving it.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
But that being the case, the 41 needs to look different enough that we don't confuse the cars. So I might just do like a reverse scheme.
Nah, we need to... Oh, you can do a reverse scheme, yeah.
Let's see.
But I'm not opposed to confusing the fan base. That's perfectly fine with me. But do not just get rid of the name, Tim. Like, he's not associated with other sponsors. He's just a guy.
Let's
You don't have to change anything.
I got a paint of 49. I'll need to do a car for Aaron and Ibushi. Brandon Cruz Monsalves. Yeah. That'll need to be a new car. New 57 car for Dwight.
Aaron is going to be Waffle House.
Okay, well, I can put that down. A sponsor block, not the manufacturer. Let's see. Matt Tempe, that'll be a new scheme. I was going to do a new scheme for Molitor Hill because I don't really like that one. Same for Tommy Davis. Molitor Hill.
No, the guy before that.
Matt Bontempi?
No. Alright. Tim, you gotta stop over-pronouncing these names. His name is Matt Bontempi.
That is exactly how I said it.
No!
I said Bontempi.
No, you said Bontempi, like it's Italian or something.
I mean, it does look Italian. Let's see. Valma Earnhardt, that'll be a new car, because I don't think I'm going to just reuse the Tony Gunk car. Wayne Butterworth, that'll be new. Peps the Gus, I'll probably do a new one.
Keep it the same car, it's the same team.
I might tweak the existing car then.
Right.
Burt Grove, I might just throw in the existing 93, I'm not sure. Bev will need a new car for the 94. I want to get David Balding a new car.
Burt Grove has a different 93.
Cool. Then Bev Fresh will probably get a new car because, you know, it's a different number. I might as well just do something new. Hey, it's a caution. So yeah, there's a decent number that need to be done. I do have a chili scheme I already made. I just don't know who that's going to be for. It is a Ford. Manufacturers will need to come up in all this too, but...
We can probably improvise that.
I wrote down a couple. And by a couple I mean Chili's and one other. But you know, I'll start working on it. Yes, I have a Chili's car that I've already done. And I'm going to use Ryujin Industries. Hey, there's one that's not a fucking wet pea.
I didn't hear what you said.
Can we just pile up a bunch of cars? Yeah, we pretty much did, huh?
Yeah, just 4. Tharp, Zach, Torres. It's all good. Well, except for them. I think you're gonna stay 1 lap down, so...
Well, for now.
Yeah. Torres is trying to get back to pit road, but I don't think he can.
Not with that attitude.
Ken got 2 laps back from that. Good timing. How was your week at work, sir? Yeah. You ever thought about getting a different career?
Yeah, I don't think it'll get much better.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh no!
Ken's dead too.
It's not gonna be a good team meeting for Lucas Racing, sir. Points leader out. Lucas Racing out. Holy mother.
I'm running like shit today.
Ken is going to get more points. Keep going. What'd you say was shit, Tim?
What?
You said something, I didn't hear you.
I said, yes, that's just perfect. You know, Ken gets destroyed and I'm running like shit.
Oh, you got your lap back.
Well, that's good. How'd I do that?
The leader crashed.
Why'd he do that?
Dalton was too slow for him.
Well, why is he doing that?
He's not giving him the best equipment.
Well, why are you doing that to him? You just cruel like that?
He's not as good as John Batista, and he knows it. Ken Pettit out.
Woo! I mean, oh.
Let's take a look at the Timothy McDonald cam. Okay, apparently you were already ahead. Oh, no, you weren't. Oh my god, okay. Tremendous skill by the yellow cars. Terrible skill by the Lifesavers car. Yeah, I can relate to your work deal, Tim. Every time I go home, I'm just tired and don't want to do anything.
Well, I mean, part of that for me might be that I get home in like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, it doesn't help. Gotta give Dalton credit. When he needs sponsorship lookage, he gets it.
You making up words again, Tony?
I just want pizza. And I already had one like 30 minutes ago. The 8 got run over because he was so slow from the previous accident.
And then he got deaded.
Yeah.
And it was much choice. So what you're saying is cautious, precautious.
Yeah, that first one amplified everything. It's alright. It's the nature of the rock.
That's Foley's fault.
You could make that argument, actually.
We have a long history of landing.
Green flag is out. 160 to go. Foley, your leader. Zach Miller, Ryan Hoiser, Big Lucas, Dave Miller. Frank Womack having a career day. Have you ever heard of Skyflakes?
No.
Should do that for one of the sponsors.
What are those?
Saltines.
They're Dalton?
Yeah.
Interesting. Glad I got a laugh out of that joke, at least.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
You chuckled a little bit about their Dalton. It was funny. Don't lie to me. You thought it was a little funny. It wasn't the funniest thing I've ever said, but...
You got that right.
Also wasn't the least funny thing I've ever said either. You got that right.
Oh,
I think I have that song on my iPod somewhere.
I hear that song at work every day.
Oh, I've only like heard it 2 or 3 times in my life.
That's great.
I don't hear music at work though, because we don't get music at work.
You're so lucky.
And somehow, if I want music at work, I can listen to music on, but I gotta have headphones in or something, so I can listen to wherever I want to.
Right. If you're forced to listen to music, it's...
Yes, I know, it's awful.
Yeah.
At Chop and Say there were like 3 songs they ever played that weren't terrible.
Yeah.
I remember they got a new mix of music, and some of it was just horrendously inappropriate to be playing in the store, and that lasted about 3 days until somebody complained.
N-word or other words.
Oh, it was just like really explicit shit. Like,
Well, today that's normal.
yesterday, all my lyrics seem so fucking glued. Where the fuck does this road go? I am lost in Austria. Austria.
Thank you, Ringo.
Ringo is my favorite Beatle. He wrote all the songs.
He's everyone's
Oh, this is
favorite.
just a fucking dead end? Okay. That's useful. Well, what was the point of this road? I thought this was going somewhere. I thought it was a shortcut. Instead it was a fuck you cut.
That was kind of funny.
Oh, that was funny? Let's see how it is.
I wasn't expecting it. That's why it was funny.
Okay, you were expecting the Dalton joke, though?
Nah, it just wasn't that funny.
Okay. Would it be funny if I told you to go get Yift?
No.
Would it not be funny because you don't know what that means?
We're gonna have to work on your delivery, sir.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
That was pretty funny. Tim, you are up to the 12th position, sir.
Hey, everything's coming up Millhouse.
And since Ken is wrecked, you might still win the championship.
That's a possibility, but unlikely.
Yeah, you're probably not going to win.
Like,
sorry I gave you hope there.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but, you know, I have a better chance of winning the championship than Mike Carroll does now, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, what do we got? We have, what are the last two races? Phoenix and Homestead?
Rockingham.
What's next week?
Phoenix.
And then Homestead.
Yeah.
So exactly what I said. Whereas for Bonanza,
well, you make it sound like this race is over. Like, no.
Oh, I said after this week.
Well, you gotta say it louder so I can hear it.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Yes.
So Tony, I saw an interesting comment online the other day. It was saying, wouldn't it be cool if like you could have your own mascot?
What do you mean? Like I go to work and then there's a bear?
Like just to represent you, like in whatever you're doing.
Let me think. Just picture of Ned Jarrett, like Ned Jarrett costume would work.
Okay, because the one I saw was somebody like saying, "Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Like my mascot would be a golden retriever holding a beer." And then somebody informed them of something very important about what they were suggesting.
Beer bear?
What they were suggesting was called a persona.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Ned Jarrett. So.
Alright, I will make sure to put on your Wikipedia page where you know, like statistics information that your persona is Ned Jarrett.
Yeah, if I'm on Wikipedia, then I did something wrong.
Yeah, or something very right, but yeah, more likely you did something wrong. You excited for the F1 race on Sunday? I think it's a sprint race tomorrow too.
Tony Pizarro killed caterpillars.
The Caterkiller. The Caterkiller?
Did you say Formula One race?
Yeah, I think it's a sprint weekend, so I think there's a sprint race tomorrow.
I'm going to be straightforward. I thought the season was over like 4 races ago, but they keep having races.
They have more races left in the Cup Series. I think they have like 6 races left.
Didn't they run Abu Dhabi like 4 weeks ago?
That was Qatar.
The track in the dark?
They run more than one night race, Tony. Abu Dhabi's a night race, Dubai's a night race, Qatar's a night race, Singapore's a night race, Las Vegas is going to be a night race. I'm forgetting one other night races. I'm I'm not looking forward to Vegas. It's going to be on at a stupid hour. Like, it's in this country, and yet I think it's still going to be on at like 2 in the morning. It'll probably be on at like 6 in the afternoon for you, but...
Why is that legal?
Why is that legal?
Well, most of the people in Las Vegas just want to sleep.
Nobody sleeps in Las Vegas.
Oh,
Also, it's on the strip where nobody's sleeping.
Okay, there's plenty of people sleeping.
It's not in a fucking neighborhood, Tony.
You can't... Even that makes me mad. Like, could you imagine if you're just outside the outskirts?
That's okay. That's not even the thing people were mad about. People were mad that the garage complex is going to be called the Paddock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't that mad about it, Tim.
Well, apparently F1 caved and they're renaming it.
To the garage area?
Well, you know why people were mad about it being called the Paddock, right? Remember that guy that shot up a concert in Las Vegas a few years ago?
Oh, was his name Paddock?
It was, and people thought that it was actually named after him, not just, this is a word that happened to also be this dude's name. Like, these are unrelated things.
Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, it would be like if you know, one of the 9/11 hijackers' name was, I don't know, Pit Road? Or Grandstand?
Yes. Ahmed Grandstand.
Ahmed Al-Grandstand.
That's pretty funny.
That's not going to be a Bonanza driver.
Yeah, we're not naming somebody that, so you're good.
I'm trying to think what races are left, because there's COTA, there's Vegas, Abu Dhabi, obviously. What am I forgetting?
Is there another North American track? Or...
I just told you the 2 North American tracks.
Well, yeah, I'm wondering if there's a third one.
Oh, they haven't run Mexico City yet, have they? You were right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I didn't know I was right, but thank you for letting me know.
They haven't run Brazil either. I think that's the other one I'm forgetting. I think that's 6 races, right?
Circuit de Senna.
That track is not named for Senna.
Well, that's a travesty.
It was already named for some other Brazilian sports hero that died tragically before Senna died. So they named it. Well, actually, I think before he died, they named that S after
him. Could you imagine Circuit D. Dale Earnhardt?
Just don't give me ideas for bad 2003 tracks. I mean, I'm sure somebody has made, I'm actually fairly confident this is a 2003 track, like Dale Earnhardt Super Speedway. Pretty sure that does actually exist.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
What I'm asking is, where's Mike Stefanik? This is bullshit Speedway.
Gwen Stefanik Speedway.
Not Gwen Stefani. Let's see, what other dead people need a track named after them?
Francis Scott Key.
Like, we gave him a whole fucking national anthem. He can fuck off.
Yeah, he didn't write it, we just gave it to him.
He wrote the lyrics. He didn't actually write the music.
We don't know that. He was around in, like, 1602.
Tony, that was an existing tune. He just wrote lyrics to an existing tune.
There was no tunes back then.
Right.
They didn't have anything to record it. How did they remember it was a tune?
You are aware that you can write down music, right?
Yeah.
That's how you would reproduce music. Someone would compose it, write it down, and then an orchestra would play it. You know Mozart? Yeah, that's sort of what he did. You know Beethoven? Big Slobbery Dog? Yeah. You've seen those movies, right?
No, I don't know.
You never seen the Beethoven movies? They're not very good, but there's a big slobbery dog in them. That's about all you need to know.
They made us watch one in music class in 4th grade.
I don't think this is one of the movies about Beethoven the dog. watch.
No, it was
You were
like,
probably watching Amadeus.
oh man, I just remember him at the piano when he started like smashing it.
Yeah, you were not watching the Beethoven movie I'm talking about, that it's about a dog.
Yeah, I don't think there was a dog in that movie.
No, I'd be surprised if there was. What a wonky looking Formula One car on a billboard. Oh, at some point, Tony, I'll have to share with you the AI art of Gino's sphere. It's not good.
Alright, well, I'll be back in a second. I gotta pee.
It heavily focused on the sphere part of Gino's sphere.
Just make the GG sphere car with the chrome illusion.
I don't think the Chrome Illusioner runs in Windows 11.
No.
I tried to use it. I wanted to do one of my Caterpillar cars where the colors would reverse, but I just could never get it to work right. It was a pain in the ass to use. You had to make like 8 car files. And yet I somehow made one of Ben's cars have color-changing windows. I still don't know how that happened. Stopping on the motorway. You have reached the end of the replay file. Please go back now. Why are we watching Charlotte, Tony?
Green flag pit stops. First cars to come in. The top CFM Motorsports cars.
So who are...
Oh my god! Ah!
Well, that's not ideal. Whatever it is can't be good because I just hit him. Oh, Dave Miller's dead, huh? Well, that's suboptimal.
Well, I saw he was catching the 2 leaders, and I'm like, let's go on board with him and see who pits next.
And we cut to him and he's flipping. So that's gonna fuck me and put me a lap down again, ain't it?
You went 2 laps down, sir.
Fuck! Am I at least in the top 20?
Hey, you're doing better than Dave.
Fuck! Fucking Dave. You better be okay so I can kill him. Run out of gas? What did you merge here and die? Oh, for fuck's sake, Dave!
It's like he ran out of gas and then got gas back.
And then decided to sideswipe me and get killed.
And Markel Murphy died.
Was Ryan in that? You were in it.
Oh, if Ryan's in that, that's huge.
I hope Ryan's in it. I don't think he was. That was just Markel that I saw.
Yeah, Ryan's ahead of Dave already, so... The hell?
Yeah, like he just slows to a crawl and then pulls up the damn racetrack. Oh, that was Craig I saw. And you just a snack bar right on in there, huh?
Hey, it's Rockingham.
And Rob got it right at the end.
It's just weird because that wasn't even caused by a car who was trying to pit like it normally is. It's like,
well, I think he was trying to pit, he just didn't know how to.
It's like he tried to enter the backstretch pit. What the hell? Maybe he had a Dale Earnhardt moment where he had a stroke in the car and like got better.
Got better.
Good news is your car is okay.
Well, yeah, I barely touched it. That just was so dumb. There was no need for any of that. I don't think your car's okay. Just a hunch there.
Yeah,
I think you and Mark and Rob and Dave and Craig are going to be out of this race.
Yeah, my championship feels over.
And it gets through Buckner.
You know, I think he had a flat tire.
I think he had a flat brain.
That was funny. Let's get on board with the number 90 in-car.
The driver's eye view. I hope you don't have a history of seizures. Imagine how many cars you can get to start this race if you use the backstretch pit road too.
If I find a loophole, we're getting 50 a race, so.
It is sort of a shame that 2003 wasn't built with the idea of having more than 43 cars.
Randy Dobbins will finish his last Rockingham race
In the Air Center.
not good. I thought you said the Air Center for a second.
No, Care Center. Care with a C and an A-R-E and a center. The hip, the hop, the hip, the hop, the hip, the hop, the bunnies don't drop and you don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light.
Grab
people.
your mop and start
Whoa.
cleaning. Grab your sponge and do a lunge.
That, what? It's not that you do with sponges. How about you grab the stick to do a plunge?
Robbins back on track.
I thought you said he was out, motherfucker.
He's sitting in the pits like you got to tell.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. Well, wasn't he upside down a minute ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had to roll him over, and he fired that thing up and went, "No, I don't drive."
Back on track.
For now.
You're not pitting for some reason, so...
I was just in the pits.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Dipshit.
Right.
Remember that whole thing that put me laps down again?
Yeah, it's a shame it put you 2 down.
It's a shame there's no wave around.
You haven't even passed Dave yet.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Have we been watching replays for 15 minutes now? We've been watching replays for 15 minutes, haven't we?
Foley can get his lap back. There's only 12 cars on the race.
Yeah, I mean, it's a caution will get a bunch of cars back on the lap. It's just a shame I managed to lose 2 again. Now I need, like, more Dave dipshittery.
Got cars in front that are in front, so we'll see how this goes. To go. Yeah. Oh.
I feel like chances of yellow are pretty high right here. Jesus. Why are we on the apron? Where's the yellow? Somebody die already. And take Ryan with you.
Mother of God. Chauncey's gonna get hate mail from the Rochester community, but he is in third.
Unity. Well, they're doing 2 events at the same time. That's cool.
They're running the Formula 1 and IndyCar race.
No, IndyCar's not. I'm talking about truck stops.
Oh.
Croatia, homeland of Mario Andretti.
Alright. Did you visit his vineyard?
I don't think his vineyard's in Croatia, bro.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't his, it was his family's.
Oh, did they own a vineyard? I didn't think that's what they own.
That's what I
I thought they were peasants. Peasants aren't allowed to own anything.
I think it was a garden or something. It's like a big garden.
It's an Olive Garden.
Yeah, Yes, he took his breadsticks out of the ground and said, "I have breadsticks."
Well, no, they probably were spaghetti harvesters. We saw that on the BBC that one year.
Yeah,
Very interesting to find out about the spaghetti harvests. You've heard about that, right?
No.
Yeah, like in the 50s, the BBC, for an April Fool's joke, made a fake documentary about the spaghetti harvests and how spaghetti grows on trees and shit. And people thought it was real.
I see. They had television back in the 50s in Britain.
Yes, Tony. What the hell's wrong with you? Do you have the stupid?
I'm just questioning something that I think I should. Only stupid if I don't know the answer, sir. You are back 2 laps down.
I was already 2 laps down.
83 to go.
I need Ryan to crash immediately and with much gusto. Maybe even a little bit of pesto.
Oh, I like pesto.
So, Tony, based on what we've seen so far in the Bonanza season, are there any tracks you would say should absolutely go?
Rockingham, add one more.
We already run Rockingham twice, Tony.
Run it 3 times.
That wasn't the question. It was what should go, not what should be added.
I don't know what should go. Any road course where there's no passing.
I think I need to look at tweaking the AI for the Roval because they found it very difficult to pass there, but I think I can fix that. Part of it is their setup. They're not using all the gears. If you take out a shift, it really kind of kills any momentum off the corners. I'm trying to think what road courses we ran them. Watkins Glen was fine. What else did we run? Lime Rock is good. I'm definitely forgetting one of the road courses. Trois Rivières wasn't very good, so we probably won't go back. I want to find a track in Canada that's good, but I haven't found one yet. Maybe I'll look and see if any of the versions of Toronto have good AI.
Sears Point.
Yeah, Sears Point, the AI usually don't pass much.
Hey, I saw Glenn pass through the grass in 2019, sir. The dust.
Why the fuck did it do that?
Whoa!
What else did we run? Like, I was looking to try to find somewhere to run in Europe next season, but really haven't found one that's great.
We're not going to Europe, sir.
What about Japan?
No, that's Europe 2.0. Unless it's Motegi. Oval.
Tracks I was considering Motegi or Suzuka East, so...
Oval. No road courses.
Let's... We ran another road course this season. What was it? There was Trois Rivières, Watkins Glen, Lime Rock. Did we run Road America? We ran Road America, yeah. And the Roval. I'm forgetting one, aren't I?
How many times did you run Homestead?
I think we're only running it once.
It's a good track, sir.
I'm trying to think like tracks that just didn't race well that I don't think we're going back to. There were some that were just not good races. I'm trying to think what they were. I have a weird hunch I'm not going to be happy with Pikes Peak next week, but we'll see what we get. There were some I was very happy with. Were fun races, so those are ones I'm looking forward to doing again.
Like what?
I enjoyed Michigan. A lot of the speedways I actually enjoyed. Some of the short tracks have been kind of snoozers, so. Especially because you just sometimes have this thing where the AI just get all mixed up by like a nonsense caution coming out that puts the whole field a lot down, and then the race just isn't interesting after that. And having to do all those heat races is a little annoying. It's nice to kind of do that early in the season, to give like the drivers that didn't run last season a chance to get into some shows to make top 20 points early on. But beyond that, it just is really annoying to have to deal with all those heats. I want to keep North Wilkesboro on, but the track needs a little tweaking. The AI were a little crash happy, but I'd say the same about the race I just ran today at Tri-County. The AI was a little crash happy, but they were pretty fun to watch. So I might just try to tweak them to get them a little bit cleaner. the PST tracks are all kind of like that, where I think the AI are just a skosh aggressive. It makes it interesting to watch, but maybe I want to come down a little bit. Let's see. I'm trying to think like what was on the schedule this season. Like I said, Trois Rivieres not coming back. I'd like to find another track in Canada. Oh! Is it Ryan? Please be Ryan. Oh, okay. Is he gonna do a Dave? He's doing a Dave.
Alright.
He's gonna merge right in front of me. I can see it coming.
Man, tough break. He might be alright if it cycles through, but he lost a lot of time entering the pits in turn 1.
I'm trying to think what else did we race. I haven't been happy either year with IRP, so I might just take him to Indianapolis. But I also don't know, like, I'm hopeful the AI are better there than the real cars, so I'm just trying to remember what the schedule was. Like, I know we ran both Thompson and Stafford. I think we did. Both of those races were kind of meh, so probably not doing those again. They were good-looking tracks, but they just didn't put on the race I would have wanted. So I think I'd rather actually run Pocono for one of those.
What about Westboro Speedway?
That's not a real track.
Oh, contraire, sir.
Let's see. I mean, one of the things I'll need to see is the Extravaganza schedule, so I can start working on the Bonanza schedule to kind of mirror some of those events. And of course, I got to start working on soon about what the plans are for the Bonanza Winter Classic.
Run that ski race that you ran that one time.
Well, we ran Michigan Snow for it last season. Because I still don't have the AI in Snowstorm or the camera files really in a state where I'm happy with them. The AI are way too fresh happy. It's getting dark outside.
I battled for second. Tony Long, John Batista.
I did really like. I liked that Trois Rivieres was a street race. I really want to try to find a way to have one of those. Has anybody made Chicago? I don't know that that track's any good, but maybe someone made one that races well and looks good. I wonder if they made one where it gets dark before the end of the race and they have to call it. You saw the announcement about that race for next season?
If it gets dark, they'll call it.
They're shortening it to 75 laps for next season.
Why?
I don't think the race distance is the issue. I think the weather was what made that race run so long. Also, kind of the shitty layout. Like, they can make that track a bit better and probably avoid some of the extended cautions. Also, I still don't get it. Why the fuck was the restart zone before the last corner?
I don't know.
That was just really frustrating.
Ever since Phoenix, they've started doing that. think, what was it, the Charlotte Road Course, they moved the start line to the restart, like, in the middle of the chicane.
Well, I think this year was the first year they used to not use the chicane on starts and restarts, and now they're using it, which I think is a better change, but I really just don't... I don't fully believe that chicane works where it is. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that track has one more chicane than it needs, but I don't really know. Like, the ideal place for, like, distance-wise for that chicane would be the middle of Oval 3 and 4, but you can't put it there, so instead we have 2 chicanes, and I don't know, I just don't think that chicane works. But I'm not really sure how to make it better either. You know what I mean, right?
I think it's fine the way it is. Personally, I'd rather just not have a road course there, but that's...
I like the road.
Yeah, it's okay on iRacing. It's not good for the spectator.
I think it's great for the spectator. They get to see a lot of racing. Like, I think compared to most other road courses, it's a really good ticket because you get to see most of the track.
Well, yeah, but you only see, instead of 334 laps, you only see, like, what, 100,
You see the same amount of action. The number of laps I don't think really matters.
Nah, I don't think you do, Tim.
So, are you telling me then that it's a bad deal to go to a race at fucking Richmond because you only see 400 laps and you get to see 500 if you go to Martinsville?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's like, road racing is just not good for spectators. Like,
I agree that it can be in certain ways, but I think the Roval fixes a lot of that by giving you sight lines where you can see most of the track. There are road courses like, oh yeah, we only get to see them when they're at these 2 corners. At the Roval, you can see almost the whole track from the grandstands.
Well, just go to the oval then, because you can see the whole track from the grandstand.
You can't see the whole oval from the grandstand on the oval
They go
either.
by every 30 seconds.
And during the road race, somebody's going by every 30 seconds too, once you get like 10 laps in. Especially how slow some of those start marks are.
Nah, we should sue the track.
Right, it should suit you.
Humpy Wheeler did dirty.
Didn't he die? Or is he still alive?
He's still alive somehow. I don't know how.
Well, I think he had to diddly die.
Other people.
Are we in the middle of a cycle of stops, or are we really about to have, like, 9th place be the last one on the lead lap?
I think they're all coming in at different times.
So you're then not going to like my feeling on Homestead, where I would enjoy that race more if they ran the road course?
That's your opinion.
Yeah, I think for Bonanza, instead of Stafford and Thompson, I'll probably just run New Hampshire and Logan.
So
I feel like
we're doing what real NASCAR did and abandon the short tracks.
I'm looking for races that are exciting, and like Stafford and Thompson just weren't very good races.
I will go to Westboro Speedway, which is a real track.
And unfortunately, there's just not a lot of great tracks for that region.
Westboro Speedway. Riverside Park.
If I remember correctly, Riverside Park, the 2003 version, only allows like 12 cars, so that's... Jesus, why are we stopping in the middle of the motorway?
Seekonk Speedway.
That one I've heard of. what was it? I think it was Kevin that suggested, why don't you just run bridge end? Like, it's not in use anymore. Like, I'm trying to avoid tracks that are actually closed where I can. There's a few that I've run, like, old versions of the place that's still open. Like, I'm trying to did I run New Texas or you? I think you ran Old Texas, I ran New Texas, right?
I think that's right.
Or was it the other way around? I think it was the other way around. We both ran Texas the same week, but it wasn't the same version. I know we did that with Atlanta, where I ran New Atlanta and you ran Old Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta. There's only one Atlanta.
I like the AI of mine.
Yeah.
Now, would I be happier if they'd done that to Texas and left it, like, just repaved Atlanta with some rough, coarse, bumpy pavement? This is the whole Bristol thing. Like, if they built new Bristol as Kentucky, I would have liked it. But they got rid of the Bristol I like. I guess the Bristol dirt race is going to go away, since that's going away in real life.
Thank God. Oh, I see.
It was a good race for the Bonanza, but if it's going away in real life, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, good. I think Lucas has a 9.7 second lead with math.
He's not going to once the pit stop cycled through. He was so slow coming in, he had to have lost 15 seconds.
I think he gained so much on the tires, though.
That's kind of insane, although he's probably losing time now.
Yeah, he pitted like 30 laps ago. 20 laps ago. That's a lot. You got your lap. You got one of your 3 laps back.
Jesus.
Alex Crapser up to 6th. Way to go! That hurt. What about Lebanon Valley Speedway?
Is this one of those made-up tracks like Kevin's talking about all the time?
No, it's in Lebanon. I don't know if it's in Lebanon, but it's a track in upper eastern New York that I have gone to.
Lebanon or Lebanon?
We call it Lebanon.
Oh, just check.
I'd kill for some ice cream.
Just take some cream outside and freeze it.
That's a good idea.
It's probably cold as dicks up there, right?
It's like 30 today.
We're going to be nearly 80 degrees again by the middle of next week, which is fun, but, you know, we're in that bipolar section of the year, so.
Yeah. 80 degrees up here is like death. It's amazing how your body adjusts to the temperature you're normally at. 40's not even cold anymore.
So he's giving up enough time left that he's absolutely getting caught, right?
If Ryan blows up, maybe not.
Right. I mean, JB's gonna catch him too. So.
We'll see. I was hoping Tony Long would win, but something happened on his pit stop.
Something's wrong. One of the air wrenches jammed.
That sounds like something that would happen to him. Suffolk Downs.
A horse track?
Sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Did you hear they closed it down?
They closed the Downs? The Downs is down?
Yeah, it's like the only... It was such a famous racetrack, and it was packed back in the day, but nobody watches horse racing anymore.
That's because of PETA.
Oh, really?
I think that is actually part of it.
That's a shame.
Also, a bunch of racehorses keep mysteriously dying, which is, bad for the business.
Yeah, they had a killer one in Los Angeles, like, for a long, long time.
I think that was the problem, was the killer part of it.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of like NASCAR, they're just dying.
You're dying. You're too.
People only gamble on the NFL now.
Well, it's because if you bet on NASCAR, you might win a huge amount of money.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
That was really kind of funny that they, I was surprised the casinos let themselves get fucking just destroyed like that, but
What?
The guy, what was it, last year or was it this year for the Spring Talladega race that made an absolute fortune just throwing out like a cheapo bet on like the Rick Ware cars being in the top 5. It's like, that is absolutely a place where that could happen, and I don't know why the odds were so far against it. The odds were built like it was going to be like a fucking race at Martinsville or something. Maybe not Martinsville, like it's going to be a race at fucking Watkins Glen. You think a Rick Ware car is going to be in the top 5. Talladega? Very possible.
Still very unlikely, but...
Unlikely, but not impossible. The odds were built like it was impossible, like it couldn't happen. So the guy could bet like $5 and win $500,000. It was something ridiculous like that.
Battle for the lead. And there it is. New leader, Ryan Heuser.
New Ryan. Ryan. Michael Waltrip.
He will be the points leader after today if this continues.
Flips over 15 times.
Can Bink save his tires?
I have a hunch Bink's gonna pit again.
20 to go.
He's just getting his doors blown off, ain't he?
I don't think he'll lose too many spots, though, just based on how
I
far
think he's gonna end up a lap
back.
down.
If he pits again, yeah.
He'll end up a lap down, I think, without pitting.
No. He's not even losing a second a lap, and there's 18 to go.
Not yet.
Dalton Lucas will finish 42nd today after the contact between him and Mr. Batista.
Dalton Lucas
Is a lonely winter.
Dalton Lucas.
Since he was cleared.
Here comes the Dalton Lucas.
He needs to perform better at Speedway.
And I said, it's alright.
No Dalton, no Dalton, no Dalton, no Dalton, no Dalton Lucas.
Stupid song we're writing.
It's not even a tongue twister anymore. It's so common for me now.
It's just oh Dalton, oh Dalton, oh Dalton.
Yeah, it's easy. Alright, Ryan's not going to lose unless something bad happens.
And Ryan blows a motor! I can help, right?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Ryan forgot to put fuel in the car on the last pit stop. You were around one of the times where Rick was telling the story about Scott not understanding how to put fuel in the car, right?
Oh, when he first started?
Yeah. And just not understanding how people were making it to the end of the race.
That's funny.
He would just race really good until he ran out of gas and then he would quit. Which feels like a thing that, like, Roderick would have done. I don't know why.
It's an interesting concept.
Running out of fuel, yeah.
Well, using fuel.
I always liked the idea of, like, for like a, just a silly exhibition race, setting up a track where there was no pit road that you could use. So the goal was to see you would win by getting the most distance out of the car.
You have to have like a limit, though. You can't.
Yeah,
it would be the 24 hours of whatever.
Here's what I think we would do. We would set a rule that you weren't allowed to go a lap down. If you went a lap down, you were out of the race. Which meant, unless everybody conspired to absolutely crawl, somebody could go out there and just go, I'm going to run 10 fast laps and put everybody down a lap and win the race that way.
That's... If people cared enough to do something like that, that would be cool.
It's an interesting concept for a race. And that was really the whole thing, was the interesting concept kind of idea of just a fun, stupid race to do, like on a night where we're doing demo derbies on a fucking sprint race at Monaco. Just do something silly like that where it's like, okay, you start the race, you can't take fuel, you can't change tires, there are no pit stops, because there is no pit road on this track. If you go a lap down, you're out of the race. Whoever covers the most distance wins. Or completes the most laps, like a snowboard. And I guess I'd probably build it as just a fairly basic speedway. I don't know, it feels like it would have been an interesting thing for like just kind of a silly race where, people would go in it with different strategies. There's absolutely somebody who would go, well, I'm just going to go out there and go flat out and try to put everybody a lap down. There's other others that are going to look at it and go, I'm going to try to run just hard enough not to get lapped, but to save fuel so that I can carry a couple more laps. Somebody might look at it and figure out, oh, there's no way you can save enough unless everybody saves. There'd be somebody who go, well, I'll just go out there and run hard with the guy who's trying to put everybody a lap down, and then I'll take him out right at the end. There'd be stupid team tactics that I'm sure would come into play. Because that always happened in N4 races on speedways for some reason.
Yeah, you needed more friends out there, sir. Or get teammates that would actually help you.
Get teammates that weren't Foley, that wouldn't find a way to wreck me when I'm drafting with him. The number of times it's like, I'm just going to sit here and draft Foley, and then he would somehow find a way to wreck the guy who's behind him.
It's kind of like trying to finish 7th. It's the same type of concept.
I pulled into a toll plaza that doesn't work. I realized as I was pulling in that I was on the wrong side of it. Well, shit. Oh, cool, customs checkpoint. Oh, customs, oh, customs, oh, customs.
I battle for 6th, Alex Crapser, Matthew Dominique.
So, what are your thoughts on the Cup schedule for next season?
Never seen it.
Oh, you didn't see that I was on there and they moved Watkins Glen into the playoffs?
No, I knew about that, yeah.
I like the idea of putting the blend in the playoffs. I actually kind of like that. I'm not happy about Indy going back to the oval, but I'm willing to say that we'll try it once with the new car just to see. But I don't think it'll be any good.
It'll be way better than the road course, sir.
I think it'll be worse.
Well,
this past road course race is actually really good.
The road course.
The road course race at Indy would be great if they just parked Joey Logano. He seemed to be the one year that was always going 9 wide into turn 1 and just snack barring everybody.
No road course.
What they should do is just go to IRP.
I'll go with that. They should go to both, in my opinion.
They should go where?
IRP and the big oval.
Yeah, I don't think both is going to ever happen. But
I'll make it happen. Alright, coming to the white flag, Ryan Heuser pulled off the non-upset.
He pulled up the set.
We're not even upset, we're just set.
Get fucking set!
He will take over the points lead as he comes off of turn 2. Pettit, 40th place, involved in 2 crashes. First one while leading, second one because he was too slow from the first. Ryan Heuser, your winner at Rockingham. John Batista second. Ken Joint, a miracle third. Oh no.
Tony Pizarro, dead.
Alright, your final results. Ryan Heuser, your winner. Second place, John Batista. Third, Ken Joint. Let's fly by here. Ken Joint crossing the line. Tony Long, 4th. Bink Lucas crawls to 5th. Matthew Dominique ekes out. Alan Nesfetter, 7th. Alex Krapser, 8th. Chauncey Redmond Jr., 9th. 10th place, Zach Miller. 11th place, Rick Jackson. Ooh, somebody blew up. Oh! That's pretty good. Rick Jackson, 11th. Scott Jackson, 12th. Ben Gear, 13th. Johnny Reed Foley, 14th. Logan Sheets, 15th. Donald Stewart, 16th. Cristiano De Sa, who we haven't talked about ever, 17th. Dakota Wilkins, 18th. Dave Butterworth, 19th. 20th, Matt Raboyne. Jonathan Scrabix, Frank Womack, Randy Dobbins, Jimmy Stevens, Steven Spears, 25th. And it continues his streak of top 25 finishes. Timothy McDonald, 26th. Trey Larkin, 27th. Michael Henson, 28th. Adam Krapser, 29th. And Kaboom, Scott Deutsch, 30th. William Perry and Aaron Cummings, your not lead lap. What do they call those? Cars that finished. And the Crashy Bangos, as my grandmother would say. Rob Scarberry, crash. Dave Miller, crash. Craig Lee, crash. Tony Pizarro, crash. Markel Murphy, excellent run, crash. Dan Johnston, 38th crash. Philip Parker, 39th crash. And Ken Pettit, your former points leader, 40th crash. And another crash. Bill Werkheiser crash, Dalton Lucas crash, no engine failures until after the race was over. Christian Torres crash, Zach Michael crash, John Tharp 45th after finishing first last week. Crash. Congrats to Ryan Heuser, Mustard Mahoney, and the entire Quicksilver Racing crew for an excellent victory. Have a good night all.